Three Texas teams are in contention to make the college football playoff. Here's who they could play and where. Here's a look at the bracket as it currently stands after Tuesday night's rankings. Texas Tech is number 4. They would get a bye into the quarterfinals. That's a game that would likely be played at the Cotton Bowl in Arlington, and Texas Tech would face, as it currently stands, the winner of Oregon, the 5 seed, versus the number 12 seed. And the 12 seed would likely be the winner of Tulane versus North Texas. That would be the final automatic qualifier conference champion, the winner of the American Conference Championship. So if North Texas can win Friday night against Tulane, they would get into the playoff, and then they'd probably likely have to go to Oregon and play the Ducks on the road. Looking at the bottom half of the bracket, Texas A&M, despite losing to Texas, they're still pretty much a lock to make the playoff. They did slide from number 3 into number 7, but they would get to host a playoff game, and as it stands now, they would be paired with the 10th seed Notre Dame. Of course, that could change. Notre Dame, their status is still a little bit unclear. There's been a lot of debate whether it should be Notre Dame or Miami getting that last spot. If Alabama loses in the SEC championship game to Georgia, does Alabama slide out? And in that case, would Miami slide in and be that 10th seed against A&M? So while the Aggies are pretty much in the playoff at this point, there's a lot of shuffling around with the seeding that could still happen based off the results of the conference championship games. It's also not clear that if A&M won that first round game, that they would play Indiana, because if Indiana beats Ohio State in the Big Ten championship game, they would essentially slide up to number 1, which would change their positioning in the bracket. So a lot of factors still at play. Texas Tech, Texas A&M, probably both likely in the playoff as locks at this point. North Texas controls their own destiny, though, to get in as a Cinderella story. If they win the American Conference Championship, they would be that 12th seed, likely playing Oregon on the road.